Angel Reese, being as popular as she is, can help perpetuate that and move that forward. So these women in the WNBA can start to make more money and start to get closer to where the NBA is, because the gap is super huge right now. That's why a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
WNBA players, a lot of women basketball players go overseas because there's more money overseas than there is here in the US in the professional league. And it's sad.
Yeah, it's definitely sad. I think there's a similar problem to actual women's football. I'm talking about women's soccer. If you for the guys in states, there's a massive discrepancy between obviously the audiences, and you know what, a lot of people, there's always going to be like propaganda and hysteria behind like why do there's a difference in pay and all of that stuff, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the more publicity these like sports get, and especially in the women's leagues, the more money is influxed into that league, which is really important. So it's good. It's important that the men's teams help support the women's teams to get the audiences that they deserve, because they do, like especially with the football, soccer, the soccer or the football, whatever you want to call it. The World Cups, we're seeing World Cups being played more and more. We're seeing the publicity being there. We're seeing those games from when they didn't used to be on TV to now when they have got the TV revenue coming in, which is great. And the more you build that, the more we're going to see bigger stars come through, bigger money come through, and it's going to be important. And the growth of any sport is important. And a lot of people might say, "Oh, that yeah, it's not as good. The quality is not as good." But everything starts from a basis. Everything starts from a seedling, and as soon as you plant and grow it, it gets stronger, and the techniques get stronger. Like I'm talking, if it's just football alone. Before the Premier League was about, football wasn't as technically sound, as diet sound as it is now. So everything grows eventually, and that only came around in the 2000s anyway. So it's been a short period of time in the last 20 years since the growth, exponentially growth of football or soccer in around, especially athletes are now playing past their 30s when they used to retire at 30. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's out. I want to see Angel Reese go to the WNBA, but she might be too big for it. And that's crazy to say that a player is bigger than a league.